Well, I've made some good progress with the new CNC Mill build. I'm out here in the garage, just been playing around with the X-axis, got it working. As you can see over here, I've got the stepper motor controller hooked up, power supply, my old laptop with Mach 3 on it. Been driving the X motor back and forth. I'll show you that in a minute. I've got the nut mounted up under here and bolted to the cross slide. I have my backlash control hose clamp on there, but it's not tightened down. It's just loose. I don't know if it's actually going to be needed. I can't really feel any backlash in the system. There probably is some, but I'm just going to leave that loose for now. And maybe I'll experiment with tightening it up later. The lead screw's all nice and greasy. I greased up the door slides pretty good too. So, and amazingly, the thing went together. It's jogging the right direction too. I didn't even have to swap any motors or any wires on the motor. That almost never happens to me. The motor almost always goes the wrong direction. But if I hit the arrow key down here to jog the X-axis, look at that. It's going the right direction. Turning it at a pretty good clip too, at least for a test. I always like to go a little slower, but this is how it worked out. You know, I like to go slow initially, and then if everything works good, I can ramp up the speeds and make sure it works okay. Now, the one drawback of this design is, using drawer slides, is you're going to have a lot of room at the back of the machine as the slides extend outwards. So you can't put this thing up against a wall in the back. Now these are 2-foot extension slides, so I should get about 24 inches of travel out of them. Now I don't want them to go to stop, so I'll have to mount limit switches underneath. I'll do that while I've got the thing upside down, is I'll mount some limit switches under there to stop it before it reaches the limits of travel. So I'll have a little bit less than 24 inches of travel. But that's working pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to stop it right about there. I'm not sure exactly where the limit is. I don't want to hit it and bind things up. So far so good. Let me wind it back. Run it back and forth a few times. It's fairly smooth. Got a little bit of side-to-side wobble, which I'm hoping is not going to show up on the y-axis. We'll see. I may have to come up with a better way of attaching the nut to the system that can absorb some of the side-to-side wobble and not transmit it to the y-axis. We'll see. I'll probably try it just like it is and see how it works out. Like I said, while I've got it upside down, I'm going to put some limit switches underneath at the limits of travel, and also I think I'm just going to put some carpet on the feet, just to give it a little cushion on whatever surface I set it on, and also that'll raise it up another fraction of an inch off of whatever surface it's sitting on to give the cross slide here a little more clearance underneath, although it does have about a ½ inch clearance. So far so good. So all this jogging back and forth, the motor control is hardly even warm, so that's great. So we're not even stressing it at all. That's wonderful. So, and it's accurate too. I did the math. I've got a ½ inch 13 threaded rod I'm using for my lead screw. I've got a 200 step per revolution motor over there. I'm half stepping it. So that comes out to, I think, let me check it out here. I don't remember the math. The fig. Motor tuning. Yeah, 5,200 steps per inch. And I've double checked that. If I tell Mach 3 to move the machine an inch, it goes an inch, as close as I can tell. So that's really good. So everything's working out good. So X-axis is definitely coming together. Once I get the underside of this thing sorted out with limit switches and fuzzy carpet on the feet, I'll flip it over and I'll start building the superstructure that's going to hold the Y-axis. And then I'll start playing around with the Y-axis. So stay tuned, more to come. Thanks for watching.